Scott Jennings roasts clueless Democrat Congresswoman with a brutal statement regarding her party and reveal who he thinks should lead the Democrats. This is a great clip. You know how I feel about Scott Jennings. He is awesome. I love that he's on CNN checking them on their bull crap, because this Congresswoman try to pretend like the Democrats don't stand for anything, like they just are against Trump. They are against Trump, but they do stand for things. And that's the issue with Americans. The things that they stand for turn off the average American. You know, the open borders, the pushing for illegal immigration, the giving criminals more rights than the average American person, letting criminals roam the street. You know, all this other thing, a whole bunch of things that Democrats are for, the whole pronoun stuff that an average American is turned off by, she's totally ignoring. And Scott Jennings called her out on that, because they do stand for something. So which make for, this is a great clip that I'm going to play. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from the Gateway Pundit, and they report one of the few bright lights on the channel, sometimes referred to as the Clinton News Network, I call it the Communist News Network, has been a conservative strategist and Trump supporter, Scott Jennings. Time and again, he has gone into the lion's den to take on deranged leftists, and he does a immaculate job, as I would like to add to that. Because I couldn't imagine being like around so many people that have absolutely no common sense and trying to rationally explain things to them. He does a masterful job at that. But he proved his mettle again today while schooling a prominent Democratic Congresswoman from Michigan about the real problems facing her party while suggesting a path forward. As TGB readers know, Democrats have been in a political tailspin because they are not only consumed with Trump derangement syndrome, but they also have taken positions so radical that they are unacceptable to every reasonable American citizen. Amen. But even the more reasonable Democratic elected officials see only the first part of the problem. On Sunday, Rep. Debbie Dingell, I think that's how you pronounce her name, bemoaned during CNN's morning show, State of the Union, that Democrats are too defined by being against President Trump while claiming they don't have an actual agenda. Well, she's not wrong about the Trump thing, but they do have an agenda, and that's what I was saying, what actually turns off the average American citizen. But Jennings, who was sitting beside her, knew better. He roasted Dingell by offering sarcastic praise for the positions Democrats hold dear to their hearts. Because, again, it's not like they don't believe in anything, except for they're against Trump. There's more to that. But let's play this clip here. Here we go.
Democrats have to stop being against Donald Trump and start being for something.
I'll defend the Democrats. They are for things. Illegal aliens. You're for boys and girls sports. I mean, you are for things. And that's why you have such struggles right now in your party, because you're not for anything that's on the right side of any of the 80-20 issues that are driving this cultural divide in America. I think Wes Moore's actually a pretty talented communicator. The other person who spoke in South Carolina, Tim Walz, is this special mixture of extreme buffoonery and a mean spirit, which is a toxic brew. He is not the future of the Democratic Party. Moore is interesting, probably more interesting than some of the radicals you have out there, Crockett, AOC. I mean, those are the true leaders of your party right now, but you'd probably be better off replacing them.
That's not true, and I'm not going to even let you
say it. It is true. It is true. Who is more popular in the Democrat Party than these crazy leftists like AOC? Name one. And he's right. Moore, even though I don't agree, of course I don't agree with his politics, he's a little bit more middle of the road than most of the people that's in the forefront of the Democrat Party right now. She's trying to pretend like AOC is not super popular, like she's not the most popular person in the party. It's ridiculous. And it's right. Look at the things that the Democrats actually stand for on these 80-20 issues. They are on the 20% side, which is why they lost the 2024 election. But Jennings also mocked Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as a special mixture of extreme buffoonery and a mean spirit, which is a toxic brew, while suggesting who should lead the party in the future, Maryland Governor Wes Moore. And again, I agree with him. If Wes Moore, for some reason, end up running for 2028, the Republicans might have a problem on their hands. But he does have some common sense. So I don't think he's going to be a front runner of the party, because the Democrat Party is lost to the extremist. The extreme left has taken over the party, and I don't see them ever finding any type of moderate that they can push forward in this party. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave y'all comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.